Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, it's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh, God. We open with Ra asking, do you think I look my age? You look like an old hoe, trying to be a young hoe. Always trying to get on the show that ain't nobody watching. You got 8,000 subscribers. You couldn't even stay on Love and Hip Hop. You look like what you've been through. You don't look bad, but you don't look fresh. You look middle-aged, which is what you are. You look every day you are. I'm sick of you already. Why are we talking about you in Funk at the beginning of Funky's interview? This is why. Let's talk about me. He said you between 39 and 47. Yeah, and you look between 39 and 60. Listen to me. 39, 49, and 60. Oh, God. Maturity and class level with Ra Ali, but then again, look who's talking. You wouldn't know maturity or class if it bit you in your ass. Now we talking about her being a city girl. Can we get to Dineva? This is just a celebrate Ra Ali show. Are you worth a party? Am I worth a party? Funky just said, I like to force people's hands into giving me an opportunity. Really? So you take, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Force your way in. Since you can't get in, you just force your way. You make it awkward for everyone. Fascinating how people tell on themselves. I've been every girl's best friend since the second grade. I don't know about your kind of friendship. Ra, you need to get better chairs because these chairs ain't it. And then, Ra, why you got your chest out like this? Ain't nobody looking at that. You married. It's a lot of titty for an interview, but also the way you sitting, it's like, are you trying to put them out or is it just a cheap chair? The wig is very slapstick and lowbrow comedy. The wig is funny. The wig is fun. You have elevated so much with that. You take that wig off, it's like Superman. Girl, boom. Child, wigless, honey. Wigless, it's high art, Oscar worthy. Your voice needs to be on CNN and MSNBC. Now, it's the self-importance for me. It's just a skosh self-important. I like entertainment. I'm all for it, but we've gone from the wigs are too low, baby. I'm MSNBC. I'm Dr. Wendy. You gonna tell us about financial responsibility? You're gonna lecture us about accounting? I mean, you got your degree, but you got fired from being an accountant. You weren't that good at it. Your passion wasn't in it. Your passion is in this. But where does MSNBC and CNN come in? Like, I guess you could be interviewed as an influencer that's made it twerk because YouTube picked you because they needed a star first. Let's not forget, your fame is a result of a metrics test. Let's not forget that. When you're building a network like YouTube, you need stars. That's how we got the Paul brothers and Funky Dineva. A couple others were plants, but that's how we got them. They needed some people, and they needed some black people, so they said, we're going to put Funky on everybody's For You page. And with that consistent exposure, they got one of their black stars, so they would have entertainment for black people. Yeah, it's not all talent. A lot of it is network manipulation. It's all being manipulated by Google, folks. All of it. Don't think any different. And also because he would get into the YouTube drama, they wanted to keep him because that means what? You stay on the app. That means you're watching other YouTubers, which means it becomes cyclical. And that's what YouTube wants. That's why YouTube, when I talk about Funky, will promote this video more than anything else because it's keeping you on the app and it's keeping you engaged. And it knows you will watch this from beginning to end. I'm just as talented and as funny on my other videos, but Google's going to promote this more. I don't know if you're like joking, but you sound so uninterested. Oh, okay. It's horrible. Funky Dineva in a wig is a hot mess. But you're not. I thought part of your charm was your mess. He said people ain't playing with the gay stuff, so he gets more bookings now because he appears heterosexual. Masculinity. I'm saying he said it. He said it. He said it. He didn't say the masculine part, but he said I had to put it away. People wasn't playing with the gay shit. You're sitting in this interview with diamonds on your wrists, but people ain't playing with the gay. Okay. He's masculinity. He's giving Rob the throb. Man. He had to put it in the back closet. That's what he said verbatim. He put his gayness sitting here in the back closet. The back closet behind Queen Latifah. He's mastered the art of longevity. Child. You would come out with videos every so often. You would come out with videos like Lauryn Hill every so often to keep the lights on, and then you disappear. You were famous for never being consistent, which is a good strategy because people never got sick of you. You got the job with Fox Soul, and now you've been around. But I remember when your blog would go up and down like Oprah's weight. Boy, boom. Now, I remember. Now, you're going to ask him, why do you think reality stars struggle after their shows are over? How the hell would he know that? He's never been on a show. Ask the man something he would know. Why do you struggle after you got off the show? And shit, you was struggling when you was on it. Let's talk about that. I know I am putting my chroma keyer through fucking hell. I am sitting here because you know listen to me. Yellow and blue make green, and I have a green screen, so I know it's like, now what? Really, girl? Really? He said most reality stars don't have much to offer outside of conflict and shock. He gonna say, I don't think they're smart. They're not Harvard graduates. They're not even community college graduates. You put so much oomph on a motherfucking degree, and it's that respectability politics that's like, what has your degree done for you? For real. If you didn't have that degree, you would still be Funky Dineva. And if you're so smart, why weren't you able to get Fox Soul to up your salary? Why did they play in your face thrice? Thrice. All that degree in economics, but you couldn't figure out how to get them up $200. Fascinating. Oh, God. This level of self-righteousness. He's calling it nothingness. Bitch, why are you rich then? You get rich off of this nothingness. If this was so beneath you, I can understand that, true, some of the greats are struggling and people definitely need an exit strategy. But for you to be like, going to college, get a career, yeah, that works for some people, but bitch, it didn't work for you. You love to slam the door behind you. I cannot believe the lack of respect and the lack of emotional intelligence that you are missing for this journey of life. Now, you went and got your degree. Your degree ain't do shit for you. Bambi got a degree. Her degree ain't doing shit for her. There's a whole bunch of people with degrees. Them degrees ain't doing shit. Education in the world has moved along so fast that college is now like, unless you're going for something specific, it may not be necessary. And honestly, getting on one of these shows and getting some notoriety so that then you have some options to grow many different businesses ain't a bad option. Playing a maid is a hell of a lot easier than being a maid. And you should know, you call this nothingness, but your life went from shit to sugar because of this nothingness. I know what pay my bills. I'm confused. And two, you act like you're walking out of this industry. You're going to be covering this bullshit tomorrow. If Housewives goes off the air, it's going to affect your check. How are you acting like you're immune? Oh my God. Oh Lord, you done drunk his Kool-Aid. It must taste good. There's nothing wrong with promoting education, but I just feel like as adults, we also need to be honest and say, you know what, it works for some. It's a lot of debt for others. Where there's a lot more things you can do when you're not 130K in the hole with a degree that you ain't using no more. Also, now Rock come in just as unintelligent as ever. Just as uninformed as ever, talking about young black women. The young girls coming in this got a fucking plan. We honestly don't need to worry about the young women. It's the old hordes. It's the Nenes and the Evelyn Lozadas that are out here. Well, honestly, Evan used her utero retirement program. She gonna get that money from Crawford. She still got a good 10 years, so that heifer was smart. But Nene, I hope you saved your money. Also, Nene just, I don't want to know how much that open heart surgery costs for Brent. But that and Greg's cancer hurt her pockets, so I feel like Nene will be able to find another show, and so I think that's what got Nene back out on the circuit. But I mean, you were in the same group as Nene, as Sheree. You lucked up on this. If it had not been for this, accounting was not working for you. And you don't seem like the straighten up and fly right type. I'ma just keep it funky. I'm not tearing you down. I'm just shocked at your callousness to people that you was in the boat with. And you still in the boat with. Cause I don't know who wants to hire you. If YouTube stopped paying your ass today, if you said something a little too slick, where are you going? Yes, you have that degree, but really with your name, with your crash outs, with your slap the shit, what HR is gonna let somebody hire your ass? Slap the shit. Joyce, I'm never letting that go. God. You got to turn this bedroom voice off. I've seen you fight. I've heard you get angry. So I know this is not the only voice you have. It's really, oh, God, this is horrible. It's taking me out. You are really awful, and your hair looks cheap. He says he feels that Tiffany did it best out of all the reality stars. Shay Flirt and Flutter Lashloft Evans is next, because they've done it for almost 2 decades. And Michelle has made a 10-year career out of going after you over that damn house. He said Nene fumbled, and I agree. I mean, from Bravo to YouTube, that's not the trajectory, at least not with your views. I cannot. You contradict yourself too fucking much like a ping pong ball. I don't interact with Dr. Umar. I made him part of my act where I say I ignore, I don't bother him, I don't look at him, I don't listen to him. But I do interact from time to time because the broken clock is right twice a day. Oh my God. All within the same 30 seconds you said that. You said, I don't listen, I hit unsubscribe, I hit uninterested, but then I do listen from time to time because a broken clock is right twice a day. Get out! God! I'm getting paid good money to listen to this shit, though, so I ain't mad. Thanks for the check, hon. I is doing a whole lot of age shaming. There's a whole lot of dishonesty, especially with that age group. Talk about Dr. Umar's daughter. Why do you believe her? I'm with Funky because ain't no clout that you gonna get from saying I'm Dr. Umar's daughter. That, like, the 300 followers you gonna get from that little bitty drama, maybe 3,000, that ain't gonna do nothing. That's not the start of a career. He says we have it wrong. He doesn't have mommy issues. He got daddy issues, just like Beyonce. Cha, it got political, and I'm just gonna say they don't have the range, darling. It just doesn't have the range. That's why I don't do political. I don't have the range. I do what I know. Sometimes people need to do what they know. The nothing. The nothing. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate. Well, I figure I'd open up the line if anybody wanted to come in and speak on it. But I just found it and find it. I find people that criticize reality television. Look who's coming in here. I find people that criticize reality television, and I'm like, okay, so what's so different about scripted conflict? I always ask them that. What is so different about scripted conflict? Because in both cases, you're watching humans fight. So in both cases, you're interested in the human condition and you're interested in conflict and how it resolves in people's lives. It's just a different form of storytelling. But the picking on reality stars and that they don't have education. Oh God. Like 40 years ago, nobody was running around with degrees for everything. That was just set up so that they could keep black people and women out of jobs. Like we all know that. Like Kamala was running on let's stop these unnecessary degree requirements. But oh Lord, degree, degree, degree. And in this era of everybody in this ridiculous school debt, we really gonna tout degrees like that. AI is around the corner. It is on our ass. And robots too. We about to be in the sit down era. But okay. I mean, and again, there is nothing wrong with education. I just think that people that ain't using their degrees need to tout that as much as people that are. As much as Dr. Jackie, she's using it. You have made a career out of Nene Leake's career, out of Sheree Whitfield. Your career, your wealth has been built off of the back of these uneducated people. Off of these people who don't even have community college degrees. Your wealth was built off of that. Your back catalog, what keeps that $42,000 a month that you showed us coming in, that is from those people. I am shocked. I am shocked. But other than that, it was, well, I mean, Raleigh can't interview to save her life. Also, she lost her brand because now it's because it used to be on site, but now it's called cited. Cited. And with the old cheap underscore, I'm all right. I have never seen anyone push themselves on media more and be accepted less. I don't know what it is about you, Ra Ali, but the people don't want you. You weren't strong enough to be on Love and Hip Hop, but you were strong enough to try to get in a fight on Nicki Minaj's behalf. Out here giving Cardi B knots in the head. Anything else that was really poignant? No, I think I covered everything. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell whatever you hate.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and email Rodgers Ringtones for a unique and sassy ringtone. Email me the script that you would like, and for $5, the ringtone is yours. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.